Well, I mean, today I'm not going to work out. Move this stuff. Not going to work out, but I got to do my video, so I thought I'd make it somewhat helpful. Maybe this is only a couple minutes long. We'll see how long this goes. But I was studying some of the YouTube videos I've been watching on just foods, health in general, healing, things you can do at your house, at your home. And Dr. Paul, is it Paul Chek or something like that? Dr. Chek, C-H-E-K. I was watching his videos, and he talks about, well, sleep was the other thing, and I was experimented with that, so I'm in the process of doing that. And he said the sleep is going to help heal the body and keep it healthy. Cold showers. I took a cold shower this morning. Whoa, that I was not ready for. So that was a little bit different. Also, what was the other thing? Living foods. Living foods are foods that have not been sitting on the shelf for long periods of time. And he talks about how each of these foods have life forces, which I kind of understood because I'm very spiritual, I'm a Christian, and I understand that there's a spirit side to everything that you deal with in this current dimension that we're all in. So there's forces you get from food, believe it or not. And like he said, the stuff that you're eating that's on the shelves that's been there for like 20, 30 days, he said that food's dead. It has no life force. So basically, your body's just processing the food and digesting it, but not getting barely anything out of it. Versus, like, say you get some of the fresh food from the market. Like, I'm experimenting with some salmon. Let me go grab the salmon. So salmon's always been good, but I've never... This is one thing I'm going to start changing. Here we go. Here it is. So... Okay, so I got the salmon, and I'm going to get this thing prepared tomorrow for lunch and dinner. So I'll have each slice for lunch and dinner. And basically, it's considered a living food because it's relatively fresh. It hasn't been but maybe a day or so inside the meat market that was just put out today. I got it, and I'm pretty sure that food has to go almost every single day. I'm pretty sure that's actually how the meat market works. And he gave an example of like how these foods, when they're exposed to like oxygen, lose a massive amount of their like health benefits, minerals, vitamins, and stuff like that. So he said after an orange is opened, within, I think he said like, I don't know how, it was a certain amount of minutes, it loses 90% of its vitamin and vitamin power that the orange does. Once you've cut the orange open, and if you just like let it sit there, it would lose 90% within like a certain amount of minutes. And it was like, I'm pretty sure it was like 10 or less minutes. So I could be wrong on that, but I think that's right. And I was like, wow. And the same thing goes for like meats and foods in general. So these each have life forces in them, you know, even though the food might be, you know, catered and ready to be eaten, since it's not like up and walking around. He says even though it has been cut and it has the food or the animal has died, now it's being distributed as food. The food still has life force in it for like a certain amount of time, a certain amount of days. And he says the quicker you get that food cooked and into you, then the more nutrients and vitamins you get out of it, the more life force, because it still has that life force in it, the more life force you get in you. And I was like, man, it seems like it makes sense. It seems like it does make sense. So now I'm having to learn, this is going to be a huge thing for me, to learn how to cook. So I need to learn how to basically cook. I can't keep using the microwave. I can't keep, doing the basic, man food diet where just eat it whenever it's hot or eat it whenever I've heated it up and I've killed all the bacteria on it. That doesn't make sense to me anymore. Now after watching this, I need to actually get food that's going to have super healthy life force and benefits and minerals and vitamins in it, and eat it with a certain amount of time to where I get the most out of that into my body. That way my body can take all those vitamins and minerals and use them wherever they need them. So I hope this was helpful. I thought this was a pretty interesting subject. And I will, this will be like it's either the 8th or the 9th day in a row. I think it's the 9th of vlogs. So I hope you enjoyed it. You'll have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. I probably will do a workout, a little bit of a workout at the gym tomorrow before I go to work. So, or maybe after. One of the two. I'll either before or after. So you'll have some footage. And yeah, I'll check you guys later. Hang loose.